29 лет, рост 188 сантиметров, вес 110,35 килограммов. Его профессиональный рекорд 5 побед, ни одного поражения. Дамы и господа, предпочитающий стиль ММА из Республики Дагестан, доселе побежденный Эльхан Мусаев. А он его соперник в красном углу. Весу 25 лет, рост 198 сантиметров, вес 107,5 килограммов. Его профессиональный рекорд 6 побед и только одно поражение. Его стиль боевое самбо. Дамы и господа, представляющий Республику Ингушетия Адам Богатырёв. Республика Станислав Хабицкий.
So we are set for this heavyweight contest. We take a look at the tail of the tape. Huge height and reach advantage for Adam Bogatyrёv, but Elkhan Musayev yet to taste defeat. Musayev in the blue corner, Adam Bogatyrёv in the red.
I'm nervous as well.
There's something about when heavyweights step inside the cage, right, Brad? It's a different feel because anything can happen at any second.
It's like when you're throwing 4-ounce bits of leather around. Ooh. One punch from either could just be a very short night.
We saw that. Adam Bogatyrёv, as soon as he got backed up against the cage, found an exit, took the centre of the cage again. With that powerful frame, that scary look of Elkhan Musayev.
Yeah, you see Musayev is trying. Wait, like I said, look, when I was talking about his movement, you see how he's got a nice little bounce and hop. Oh. He can explode in using that little bounce there with a good little left hook.
And Adam's still content to stay at range, not looking to close that, maybe not looking to engage that grappling just yet.
No, he's keeping his distance. He realises the sort of the danger in front of him, of the power.
It's also a little bit about not doing the work for the shorter guy, right? If you are stepping forward and throwing, you're helping them close that range a little bit.
Yeah, very dangerous. Well, when you're that as tall as he is, one, getting taken down yourself, and two, someone coming over the top with a big shot. You can kind of see there, he's trying to do that. He's trying to time a little kick to the legs.
Shot. Oof. That's one way to slow him down.
Yeah. Or he's got a little nut shot replay.
Ooh. Yeah, solid. He will have 5 minutes should he need it. DJ feels there's a little bit of need for music in between that, yeah?
Yeah. Looking at the frame of Messiah, like you say, you can see that he could probably go down to the light heavyweight, but then what you're doing, you're taking away that little speed advantage he has against these bigger guys here. And like I say, his bounces on his feet quite a lot, in and out, explosive bomb. There's that jab I was talking about.
Elkhan Musayev has had success in Bakut Young Eagles. Another one of the fighters coming through, Akhmat Young Eagles.
That hit the glove, but you just heard the sound of that.
I was about to say he beat David Modashvili. Say that again. In 3 minutes 16 of round 21, round 21. Imagine having to do 21 rounds as a heavyweight. Oof! Again, now the pressure coming from Elkhan Musayev.
Yeah, he's closing that distance well.
Adam is now pushing him back towards the cage. Now looking to engage the clinch. Oof. Good takedown. Nice level change from Musayev.
Yeah. It was Adam that instigated that little transition, but it was very good by Musayev to switch this around and find himself on top.
Adam was looking for the triangle. Musayev broke that grip. You can see just how strong Musayev is. Just that upper body size, Brad. Oof.
Good little ground. And you can hear it. This is literally right in front of us, Brian. And you can just hear these echoing, especially when we don't have much of a crowd here as well. Just control, not controlling the bottom half of the legs though.
Gotta say, because they're right in front of us. Just look at the size of the glove that Mussaev has to wear. It must be a double XL minimum.
He's done a good job of finding. Adam's done a good job of finding the wrist here, but he's actually finding the wrong wrist. He was finding the bottom hand when he really should fight the top hand. Good wrestling transition there.
Great work.
He needs to make him go. Yeah, good job. Mussaev done a good job of getting Adam flat.
50 seconds left in round number 1.
Maybe trying to get a little bit of push to try and land some ground and pound with his hammer fist with his left hand and little elbows here.
I think just controlling and see how strong he is, and Adam trying to make some space to get back up, maybe looking for that Kimura grip. 20 seconds left though.
Yeah, probably just trying to get, just trying to threaten.
And he'll see the round out in this top position. A great way to finish this round. Has looked impressive throughout, Brad. Like you said, his movement, his strikes. Never really seen Adam Bogatirev pull the trigger or even
into this round. The big shots.
That's me talking about round 2, and one shot might have finished that quite easily. But I haven't seen Bogatirev really pull the trigger. He's been very, I'd say, patient, sort of waiting for Elkhan Mussaev, but now he's got to make
tentative.
something. Yeah, tentative's the word. He's got to make something happen in round number 2.
But that's the thing, when you have someone like Mussaev in front of you. I've seen him, I believe it was his last fight when we knocked the guy out cold with a beautiful jab uppercut. So he has that power. So he obviously, Adam's very aware of this, and every time he's getting these sort of transitions, he's getting out wrestled a little bit as well. He's a hard puzzle to crack, the Mussaev. Looking very good in his ACA debut.
This is a fantastic debut, but I would like to see a little bit more from Bogatirev. What would you be asking from him?
I think he just needs to, I'd say he's standing quite tall, he's changed his level and used his range, maybe throwing some good long jabs to the body, just things to try and keep his distance, use his physical advantages to his advantage.
Round 2 underway. Adam Bogatirev in the red corner, taking on Elkhan Mussaev in the blue.
There's pressuring forward. This is where he's going to use his range.
Ooh, nice teep there.
The thing I was impressed before with Mussaev was his jab, because he doesn't have the range on this. He's not using his jab as much as he likes to. So this is where Adam could be using his jab. He's got a good little leg kick actually. That's a good little tactic he could employ.
Yeah, it really is. Focusing now on those low kicks, and we've seen many a fight change direction just because of the damage on those lead. Oh, you can't eat to that really. They buckle the leg there, and you can see the welt, Brad.
Yeah, he timed that so well. It was literally as Mussaev stepped down on it,
and you can see he's already lifting that up, Brad. There's
that could have done some damage there, Brian.
Oh, and again, this is a great switch. What an adjustment! If the corner called for this, this is what he needs to do. Because that will take away the power and the drive, not just from the punches.
The movement is going to take away when you attack one of those main limbs.
Oh, went for the teep that time, Brad. Ate some shots as he came in.
See, now he's adjusted very well in this round. Like, he's keeping his distance, staying on just on out of range. You can see that he's ready as well, ready for Mussaev to explode forward, to just bounce back a little bit. Good little jab to the body there.
Oh, and now a response from Mussaev. Oh,
he kind of threw over. Wanted to go for his own takedown, but yeah, again, you saw him in round 1. Every time he inscated these little wrestling exchanges, he always ends up.
But that was messy, right, Brad? That was he threw the shot, and
I think he slipped. To be fair, on the way in, he threw a heavy shot and he slipped, and then he just went all to pot. And now we have Mussaev on your back, which you don't want.
And now 3 minutes as well when Mussaiev to play with, and after such a good opening 2 minutes from Adam. Look at the way he puts his weight on that.
Yeah, he's very heavy on the hips. Doing a good job of not going too far forward and letting someone build up. He's staying right heavy on the hips here.
But Adam is got to be frustrated with this position as well, but he has to make something happen.
Yeah.
Easier said than done when these absolute hammers are coming at you from all angles. Oh, that's a big shot, Brad.
That's a big one.
Oh, he's rolled off the back. Wow.
Yeah, got a bit greedy. I think he was maybe trying to jump on the back, but because they're a bit sway, he fell off. But now, again, it's this little transitions here. He's doing a great job with staying connected and getting that in his hand lock, which I call the golden ticket, because once you get your hands locked, you're pretty much certain they're going to go for a ride somewhere.
Well, that was great reactions as well. But from him being stuck in bottom position, that urgency he showed to get back to his feet and reverse this position.
Yeah, it's very good. He realises this is one position you do not want to be on bottom when you have someone as big as Adam.
I'm sure he would be frustrated as well, because it was a little mistake. Like you say, it looked like he was trying to leap onto the back after throwing that huge right hand.
Yeah, and also you see here is very loose half guard. He's not choosing to pass. He wants to stay here, because like I said before, it's where he's controlling one of the legs with the bottom half, and he's got the top half with his arms. Maybe trying to being a bit greedy here, trying to set up a head and arm. Sitting down well on that leg. Adam just needs that bottom leg. That's what's really keeping him down. That bottom leg, he needs to try and get that out and get to his knees.
He's flat on his back as well though, Brad. That's not allowing him to pull that leg out of that gap. But look at the control, even that far side underhook there. Heavy pressure, not real space.
So now try and get to his side here, but being shelved very well as Adam turned to his side. Mussaiev did a good job of shelving him, trying to keep him back flat. This is very good top control.
And again, let's jump back to the first 2 minutes though. What an adjustment from Bogatirev. Those leg kicks, and just gave up that small mistake, that slip, and the way that Mussaiev has capitalised on it, and even turned around a bad position from himself. Very impressive from this young man in round number 2.
Yeah, but you kind of feel like Adam needs to have a bit more urgency. Where you
feel that.
You saw that Mussaiev, and when he got into a bad position, he had a bit more urgency to change things around. Now we're ending the round 2 in pretty much an identical position from round 1.
End of round number 2 there. And Mussaiev, another dominant end to that round, but he got a little bit of adversity in the first throw, especially that inside. There we go, with the sit, just that. And then he was tentative on that leg. That little mistake led to this position.
And that's a sign of a good fighter, though. Like Mussaiev, when you're given an opportunity, do not let that go at this sort of level. You need to jump on that. He made one mistake here. You saw here that he fell off, but he didn't rest on his laurels down here. He used that underhook straight away, and managed to turn it around and get back on top. And like I say, it's very, very easy for heavyweights to get stuck down in those positions. You know, so that's why I was impressed with how Mussaiev literally was on his back for no more than 10 seconds.
So we are set for round number 3, Brad, in this heavyweight contest. El̀han Mусаев in the blue corner, taking on Adam Bogатырёв in the red. Me, Brian Lacey, alongside Brad Pickett here at ACA 110, live from Moscow. Oh, and Adam just closed the distance then with some strikes and instantly gave this opportunity. More urgency though off the bottom from Adam this time. That's what we need to see, right?
Yeah, indeed. But good job here by Mусаев, just passing into half guard. And this way, you see, you saw in the second round, this way he just likes to stay. He's not trying to really advance from his position. He just likes to control from here, go punching. But Adam's doing a bit more urgency here now.
Well, he needs it now, Brad. This is, I believe, 2 rounds he's down. 4 minutes 20 seconds And Musta'ev once again on top of him. Groundhog Day again.
Kind of see that he sort of formed, and also we don't know within that second round that leg kick could have done a bit of damage, which he's forcing him, okay, I'm not going to stay on my feet anymore, give him a chance to kick my leg, I want to close the distance and get it on the mat where I feel safe. Where he's very safe, he's very safe in the mat. There's not been much danger being shown up here at all.
Now Adam trying to turn over, but what would you be calling for him to do from here, Brad? I mean, the cage is right there beside him. Should
get those big foot. He should be trying to push, and maybe just create a big scramble. Like I say, it's easier said than done. With someone like me, I'm a little midget. I have loads of energy. These guys are big heavyweights, and when you have someone like Mussaev, I don't even know what he weighs, probably 110 kilos or maybe more on top of you. It's not that easy feat. Because you think with certain stars, going back, if we look at Gogo Shambatava versus Murad Magomedov, these guys are be scrabbling the left, right, centre. But testament also to Mussaev, he's actually got good control as well. So even if you did try and explode out, this way he's got that right leg trapped, and his weight up forward come nice and high on chest to chest. It's very hard for Adam, especially within the third round, to muster energy. But give him credit, he's constantly trying. He's not stopped moving, trying to better himself.
He has now 2 minutes 40 seconds left to try and get back to his feet, turn this around in some form. Elkhan Mussaev, my goodness, it's like a heavy wet blanket, almost like an elephant taking a sleep on your chest, Brad. He's huge, and he's using that weight and that position to a great advantage in round number 3.
Yeah, I would just kind of like to see him get a bit more damage, if you know what I mean. Like
yeah, that's one thing. But I think he doesn't want to leave a gap for him to get out. He's in control, and like you said, maybe that leg is more damaged than we know sat in the commentary booth. But he's doing just enough work for the.
Yeah, he's doing enough, but I mean, this obviously he's still very young in his career, he's only 5-0. But these sort of positions where he's got to be looking to maybe try and open a car, get work on his elbows. That was a good elbow, as I said that.
And the clock ticking still, 1 minute 35.
But like I said, he's staying active enough. He's doing just enough to the ref not really needing to work much within this fight.
And let's be honest as well, the onus is on Adam to improve this position. As horrible as it is, he's got to try and do something, and in a minute just flat on his back. He's not asking any questions or...
Yeah, Mosaiv is making his life an absolute misery at the moment. He's going to have nightmares about this. Like I said, it just doesn't look, he could easily pass. The guard is wide open, but he just chooses to sit there and ground and pound him.
Well, now Adam trying to turn to his back, but giving up that is a dangerous thing in itself.
Yeah. But I think you say testament to Adam, he hasn't stopped trying to get out of his position, but the top control has been super impressive by Mosaiv.
Mosaiv made his mark at the Young Eagles show, and now it looks like he's about to take it to victory in his first fight for the ACA, the main promotion.
Yeah, dominating round here.
And if you look at the start of the round, it was Adam Bogatirev that came forward with strikes that closed that distance. Oh, still right hands coming down.
10 seconds. Oh, these punches now starting to land.
Now there's some bigger shots, but that is it. 3 rounds in the books with these heavyweights. That will be the 6th fight of Elkhan Mussaev, and I believe the 4th time it's gone to a 3rd round. But you can see with that style how he manages that. He gets control.
Yeah, it's very good wrestling transitions, you know. And it was the top control, been super impressive. He did a very good job of staying in half guard, wasn't really passing, just enough just to stop the ref from standing him up. And I do think it was a tactical thing for him to do that in the 3rd round. I think He may have had suffered some damage to that leg. Trying to look at him now, hobbling around. But he actually do believe he's hobbling a little bit. Or maybe not, I'm not too sure. But
he will certainly feel those effects, but it'll be made a little bit easier to take that pain. So we'll hand it to Adam.
По завершении трехраундового боя. Единодно с решением судей одержал победу и остается не знающим поражений Эльхан Мусаев. Республика Дагестан.
And there we have